This is 3E, where you are asked to write a test plan. An example has been given for you, which is one of the navigation buttons. Therefore, we can't test another navigation button. For example, we couldn't test that the home page button works on the fast food page. All of our tests must be different now to navigation buttons. So the first test that I've done is looking at one of the buttons, but this is a specific button. It's not one of the buttons for navigation, it's the button on the Contact Us page, and we're testing what would happen if we clicked on that reset button. Now notice that I've included in here the fact that it's on the Contact Us page. I've actually doubled it up so it's completely clear that whoever is testing this has got to open that Contact Us page. If that isn't there, then there is no location, because the reset button could be anywhere on any web page if it was a larger website. So it's really important that you include the page. I then said that we're going to type something into a field. Now, if I'd have just typed in here, type a word, that's not good enough. We have to say to the tester what the specific data is that we want them to enter into it. So that is why we put Smith there. So we're saying type Smith into the surname field. And then we're saying click on reset. Now that's how it will be tested. We then have an expected result. Now the expected result is that all of those fields should become blank and Smith will no longer be displayed. So we're being specific by saying that that will no longer be displayed. So now we've done the reset button, we shouldn't really do the confirm button, although it is actually something different in my opinion, but we don't want to take any risks. So something we're going to do next is test some spelling. So we're going to say, right, we want to check that Royal Return has been spelt correctly. And we're going to check it on the home page, remember the location. So this time we're opening the home page. Where are we going to check the spelling of Royal Return? Well, it's going to be at the top of the page. So nowhere else we're checking it, just at the top. And then this is what we would expect to see. We would expect it to be spelt like this with both capital R's. What we're now going to test is that everything works in the Firefox browser. Now, of course, all of these tests would have loads more repeated in a real situation. But what the examiners are looking for is a sort of cross-section that you can show that you would understand how different tests would be run. So what we're going to do is we're going to open the Contact Us page in Firefox. So again, we've said the location, what we're looking for. Firefox is the browser that we're going to use. Now, HTML5 should work in Firefox. So if it does, this is what we would expect to see in the mobile telephone number. Location again, and here is the exact information that we would want to see entered. Then we're going to look for some consistency. So this is a different aspect of the website. We're going to look for consistent navigation bar. Where are we going to start? We're going to start on the Contact Us page and open the home page by clicking on the home page. Then the fast food page, and then the Contact Us page again by clicking on the buttons. So that's quite clear what's got to be done and where it's got to be done. If that is successful, this is our expected result. The navigation bar should remain consistent with those three links showing on a black background. So we're looking for that consistency. It's very specific. Finally, we've got validation for the postcode. So for the postcode, we're going to be checking that on the Contact Us page, we're going to leave the postcode blank, and then we're going to click on Submit. What would we expect to happen? Well, we would expect an error message would appear, and that will say, please fill out this field. Notice again, the location is very specific.